sorry, I thought we did that already. Good evening, welcome inside New Westminster, British Columbia, Queen's Park Arena. Nick Torn alongside Austin Kozakar for this SFU against UVic Tilt. The last home game for SFU this year. A couple more weeks, and then the playoffs start in the first week of March. Lots going on tonight. Senior night here for SFU, as we got 4 graduating seniors from the SFU hockey program going in to SFU hockey alumni today. And yeah, who are those people, Austin?
Yeah, they'll be honoring Nick Wagner, Reese Lefebvre, Alec Pengale, and Owen Thibodeau tonight. Guys who've made a huge contributions to this this new BC. Well, I don't know if we can still say new after a few years, but you know, the defining faces of this first incarnation of this BCIHL team, the new era. I don't know. I'm getting tripped up on my words, but
well, yeah, I guess Reese Lefebvre would be the last one, and Nick Wagner from that.
From the old BC, before it split into 2.
Yeah. So Alec Petgale, part of the new breed, of course. And as the teams make their way onto the ice, it's an odd arena. They enter from different sides of the arena, and the benches are right below us.
There's a lot of character, and personally, from a broadcaster's standpoint, unfortunately, there are some obstructions, as you will see in a little bit. From our point of view, it is nice being a lot closer to the ice, just for a guy who, has some...
And right above it, too. Now, I will say this right now, it's the right side we can't see. That right corner, you'll see there's Walby's signs. Walby's. Chris Walby, the former CFL player. I'm silly. Salmon Bellies, the Man Cup. They got their celebrations right there. There's a corner I can't see. So if there's a battle in the corner, I'm not going to tell you who, because I can't see it and you can't see it either. Ryan Chilton announcing the starting lineups before we get the festivities underway.
Yeah, some great festivities. Like we said, Seniors Night honoring some very important players this program. There's going to be, is it the second period, the shooting for the car?
I think so, yeah, shoot to win.
We'll have that on the, I think we'll have that on the broadcast,
yep.
And a lot on the line for.
Yes. Not sure if you can hear that. I hope you can. We'll keep you up to date anyway. Alec Pettingale, number 9 in your programs. Had a very good tenure with SFU, I thought. Was one of those, he stayed through the thick and thin, the bad teams, the good teams, and he's been a great SFU, and he'll be good for SFU alumni. Criminology, eh? Owen Thibodeau, the criminologist. Another good player for SFU. Kind of on and off the team at one point, I felt like. I think he got hurt last year. But another good, hard-nosed player. Stuck with the team, and number 92 in your programs. Nick Sandor, famous SFU, or 92. Remember Nick Sandor?
Yeah. It's these guys are joining a pretty storied list of SFU hockey alumni today. Well, I guess they're technically they've still got a few games.
The playoffs,
but
home regular season. Reese Lefebvre, as we mentioned, one of those few lasting players
from the championship team.
Championship team in 22-23.
And he's been a key part of the blue line on this new look BCIHL team.
He's been there through since the change, really. And another consummate professional from the program. I remember when he came here. Remember when he got a goal and everyone was super psyched for him. Well, one of the lone SFU players to have an actual SFU ring. And a player not playing today, as he's been hurt for most of the year. Nick Wagner. Hard to argue. I mean, he was one of the best players for SFU, especially when the changeover happened.
Over the last couple of years with this new BCIHL team, and unfortunately he's been out, like you said, most of the season, and it's a huge loss for a team because he's such a great player. But
former captain, as I mentioned, and
obviously tonight looking at his contributions to his team, and
he was really good.
Fans, tonight, your release and the mics communities come together to mourn with the heavy hearts of the 8 victims on February 10th at Thornton Ridge Secondary School. Our BCIHL team stand together with those across our nation. We offer our support to the families, students, and educators impacted this week. Please rise and pray with your hands. Join us in observing a moment of silence in honor of the lives taken and the families impacted by this tragedy. Thank you. If you're able, please remain standing and join the singing voice of Elizabeth Ray in the singing of O Canada.
As yes, we remember everything that happened over in Tumble Ridge Secondary School, which truly a national tragedy, and we respect what happened. And
yeah, really, really awful news, and
such a small community of 25,000, 2,500, excuse me.
Been there quite a lot when I was living up in Dawson Creek, and just terrible thing to happen in that town, and good to see all of Canada rallying around.
Truly, it's been
community.
Super nice to see everyone in Canada, from politicians to the people to everybody is standing around Tumblr Ridge, and we're all thinking of them tonight. We'll play some hockey tonight. Standings are important at this time of the year.
Yeah, we'll talk about a bit more as the game goes on. Probably talking over a big play.
Every single time, right? As Gavin Bain sends it down for SFU, and yes, we're underway here from New West, Queen's Park Arena. As Evers moves the puck forward, it's going to go past Pollock. I think that's going to be icing. It will be, and the puck will go all the way down the net. Starting goaltenders for tonight in net for UVic, it's Jacob Drapeau, who has not played a game yet this year. Interesting. And then we got John Aiden, who's been in 3 games thus far. Doesn't have a win yet, but he's quite a good goaltender. We've seen a lot of him.
Yeah, we saw a lot of him last season. He's fun to watch. Held down the fort really good last year in a tough year.
Sure did. Baines, puck takes a deflection and goes into the Vike zone. Well, that rafter is just right there. Sweeney missed his pass and being watched by Pierce White, who's been coming on lately for SFU. Has a few goals in the last few games. This line, actually, of Baines, Brand, and White has been one of the strongest lines for SFU to date, as they're all the leading scorers on the team. Puck sent down. Aiden stops it. Peltier wasn't strong enough and he gave it away. It's back to the point. Puck sent in. Goyer's there. Strange battling with him. Back to the point. Fryer sends it down. Pass by Peltier, hit the skate of Ruthven. Now coming in, Laskowski goes over the net. Now it's on the net. Oh, it comes off. Laskowski tries to put it into the middle. He can't find Strange. Being watched. Ruthven takes it away and he'll pick it up. Ruthven, off the boards. Fidel. Stinson's pokes the puck through. Goyer gets there. Turning, take the deflection. Laskowski intercepts. Back one-time chance. Pad save off Carter Earhart. Great save by Aiden coming across. Fidel shoots. Goes over Drepo. Poke check. Dickey. Tick down by Daniel. Fournier. Poke check. Dickey shoots. Block it away. To the corner. Into the corner, I can't see. Sent out. That'll be icing against the Vikes.
So both teams coming off wins. SFU with an 8-7 win against Logan Lake that we saw last week. Their first win of 2026. UVic, on the other hand, won last night against Logan Lake 8-5. SFU, been a tough season, but they played UVic pretty well, winning twice. 2 of their 4 wins come against UVic, including that 5-1 huge win here at Queen's Park last year. Or in November, not last year.
We don't have any. They're not connected. Yeah, it was here.
Just probably the best game that we've seen from this SFU team this year. And something about UVic, they played them pretty well.
2 wins. Yep.
So
as you mentioned, trying to send it in deep, hits a leg. That was Zitko. Now behind the net, Lefebvre brings it around. Baines is checked. Lefebvre comes to help out, rings it to the near side. White checks it out, and now Brand, he got poke checked by Smith right as he was about to go. Byrne enters the zone, gets around Bradley. Green shoots, takes a deflection. In front, Byrne. Now to the far corner, cuts in, looking for somebody, take the deflection. SV's going to get it out. I don't think that's enough for icing. It will be enough for icing. Dang close.
Yeah, I'd say that was iffy. But let's do a sponsor shout out because it's a lot easier to read these computer typed notes than it is my own handwritten notes. But tonight's first period is brought to you by Bella's Custom Blinds. Visit them for high quality window coverings, professional installation, and exceptional customer service for homes and businesses across the Lower Mainland.
We've certainly needed them with some sunny days that we've had, block the sun. And I also realize it's how much dust collects over the winter time because you haven't had the sun, so there's no dust to really see. The sun comes out, comes through the window, and you're like, oh, shoot, that is dusty. Coming to the near side now. White tries to deflect it past Green. He can. Now the puck comes out over the stick of Hughes. No relation to any of those Hughes. But he does play defense. Baines intercepts. Oh, and he hit his own man. Balchin. He's got a good couple games since coming over on the spring side. Turnbull, another spring signing for SFU. Thibodeau sends it down. Hughes. Oh, stretch pass. He finds. He's onside. He shoots. Pad save. Sweeney with a good opportunity for UVic, sorry. Lewis sends it down. Aiden stops it. Enough. Turnbull. Rings it around the boards. Tokic keeps it in. Puck takes a deflection. Pollock comes out. Turnbull. Brown trying to get it out. Comes to Evers. He'll shoot. Deflected away. Owen Evers won Defenseman of the Year 2 years ago in the BCIHL. Blocked away by Aiden. Lewis. Now the puck sent down again. Ruthven. Weak pass, but it got all the way through. It was a little too far ahead of Osborne. Allows UVic to go the other way. Pollock's stick got lifted, so the puck went into the deep in the SFU zone. Turnbull takes a deflection, and now Lewis, he's got some space. He gets checked by Osborne. And Fidel gets it to Osborne, and now Osborne's got a step. He reaches the puck. Osborne drops for Fidel. Fidel shoots, blocked. Rebound, into the middle. Nobody was there. Ruthven just out of his reach. Ruthven, Ice Monster gets him. Now they're in the corner where I can't see. Now it's come out to the behind the net. Tokic lifts it high, looking for the stretch. Fournier. Spinning. Near side Fryer. Shoots. Blocked away by Aiden. Now comes to Goyer. Missed Peltier. Osborne tries to get it out. Can't. Fryer shoots. It blocked. And now going to the chance. Here goes Alec Pettingale. He's got a step. Alec Pettingale scores!
Huge goal for the senior on seniors night. And leading into that, UVic's had a lot of pretty dangerous chances early on, but props to SFU for taking the first strike.
Weathering the storm, and then they get through. It's Alec Pettingale, 5-hole.
There's been a lot of 5-alarm chances going the other way, but SFU able to weather that and go up 1-0. And what a better, more fitting way to do it.
And right back at it. Green from the point. Has the game all tied up. I think about 25 seconds later.
Well, yeah, I guess the good start, a little bit of, didn't last super long, but it is still only tied 1-1.
Back to all square.
How long? That must have been like 5 seconds.
Wow, I think it was like 10, 15, maybe 20, but. All evens again. As Green gets it over to Byrne. Poke check was Smith back into the zone. Brand's going to chase. Green's there with them. Brand takes a hack at it and brings it to the near side. White will send it right back. Brand couldn't control it off the skate. Smith. Thought he was going to have a run with Byrne, but Byrne stopped to stay onside. Now he comes to help. Smith fell, and I think Byrne caught him by accident. Now Brand feeds it ahead. Baines tries to feed it in the middle. He got tied up. Now he does. Now a quick shot by White. One time goes off the heel of his stick. And wide and down. Goes right on Aiden, so no icing. Brand will tip it down, go for a change. Stinson gets it up to Lavoie. Now Peltier. Osborne tries to tip it past Hughes. He can't. Osborne tips it. No assists. It was Alec Pettingale. Thought he might have got a pass there, but I guess not. Osborne throws it in the middle. Goes wide. Yeah, it was about 10 seconds. What was that goal? Pettingale trying to look for more. Osborne out of the reach of him. Threw it right on Drapeau. It's tight to the post, so the puck does not cross the line. But yeah, it was about 10 seconds later. UVic had the
10 seconds.
Game. Yep. I didn't have the official confirmation of time, but Ryan Chilton just gave it to me, and now I realize it was 10 seconds. That was quick.
Very quick. A tough one for SFU to give up that soon, but it's still even.
Hughes and Zitko get assists on the green goal. And we're tied up. A penalty's coming up. It's going to be a cross-checking. It'll be an SFU power play. As Stinson is in the box. Terness tried a shot, fanned on it, and UVic will send it down. Goyer, Brand tries to cut around Lewis, lost it, but he picks it right back up to gain possession again. Back to the point, Goyer. Brand, Baines. Into the front, Terness, it missed everybody and it comes out. Puck sent down. Lewis. Sharp angle shot by Baines. Missed. Brand. Cuts in the middle. Backhand by Terness. Rebound chance. It goes wide. Baines gets it again. Tries a wraparound chance. Takes a deflection. Goes to the boards and nobody's at the point. It comes out. Goyer. Penalty coming up to SFU, it looks like. It's going to be holding the stick call. I can hear the referee. It's going to be Terness. Tanner Terness takes SFU off the power play, and it'll be 4-on-4 for 55 seconds.
Yeah, some good opportunities by SFU on that power play, but unfortunately cut short. And see what they do 4-on-4.
Yeah, so 50. Oh, they got the score wrong. Hold on. We got a direct line to the scoreboard too. We're on level with the scoreboard.
Well, usually we have to duck down.
Yeah, get around the heaters.
At the Bill Copeland we're watching, we got all the stuff kind of obscuring our view of the scoreboard, but.
Reset it to 105 when that hit Cross ice, Hughes. Fournier shoots. Glove saved by Aiden, and he holds on for the whistle. Also, something interesting. If you're looking across, I see Stinson, I see Terness. A, those are small penalty boxes. B, there is no glass on those penalty boxes.
Yeah, that is true. It is very odd.
They're just right there for you.
I guess maybe the more lacrosse style. Or
Yeah, oh, true. Good point.
I'm assuming. I don't watch a lot of.
I don't either, but
maybe that's more typical in lacrosse.
Green played it back in as the puck came out, and now Turnbull. Whoa. Lifts that high and out of play. Whistle goes. Also, I'd like to clarify, you may be looking at our fancy new scoreboard on our broadcasts, made by our friend Jake Frederick.
Oh, I haven't seen this.
You might.
I'm too far from the broadcast. I don't know what you call it, the dailies, or
I guess. Well, it was kind of just me and him, really. But it does say BCIHL playoffs. Can't confirm it's not the playoffs. We are just testing it for the playoffs.
I have to check this out during the intermission.
You will. Very nice. We copied the Olympics. Put it that way. Not copy, actually. We're better than that. Power play is about to expire. And an icing call.
SFU will likely get to start the penalty kill in the offensive zone.
Peltier takes a deflection, stays in. And they'll go the other way as they got a minute on the power play. Laskowski. Whistle goes. I don't really know.
Timeout looks like, but I'm not sure why you call whistle.
Oh, is it the BCIHL timeout? But the game was going on. Why was there a whistle in the first place?
Okay, this is my cue.
This is your cue, buddy.
Okay, it was over dramatic. But tonight's first period media timeout is brought to you by Nova Drywall, the Lower Mainland's full-service wall and ceiling contractor. Visit them online at novadrywall.com. I hear it's the pizza giveaway in the building. Always a lot of cheers. Panago this time. Unfortunately, the side that we're facing, I don't think is the pizza giveaway. So you're not going to see all the cheering fans
There I
on
see
camera.
Nika running along. Run, Nika, run! She's nice. She's giving her pizza to the loudest fans here on, I don't know what side.
If I was in the crowd, I'd be cheering pretty loud.
Is this the west side or the east side? Or the south? What side are we on?
Never ask me for directions. I would kindly request that you do that. Could not tell you whether you're northeast, west, south, southeast, or any combination of.
Oh, there's a penalty. Is it too many men, I think is the call. It was a bench minor. So Laskowski is serving it. So we're back to 4-on-4 for another 20 seconds now. And then we're going to have an SFU power play again that will essentially complete their first power play. Like quite literally time-wise, it might actually almost equal it. Tokic takes it away. Turness is out of the box, and SFU is on the power play. As Tokic take a quick shot, rebound chance. Oh, he missed. Lewis fanned on it, and he had an open net, although Aiden was making an effort, so I'm not too sure. White now shoots. It's blocked away by Drapeau. Strange backhands it and sends it down. Minute to go in the penalty. The bench minor takes a deflection. White can't make the pass. It hits Smith. He'll have to start from behind his own net. 40 seconds. Goyer stops. White rings it around the boards. Brand. Penalty coming up to UVic. And SFU is going to have a 5-on-3. It's going to be a hooking call for 24 seconds. It's going to be Stinson, his second penalty of the game. So,
huge opportunity for SFU. And you know, pressure's kind of on. Not a lot of time for his 5-on-3, only 24 seconds, but definitely kind of feels like one of those moments where you have to do something with this opportunity.
Goyer, he'll take a shot. Oh, blocked by Lewis. Rebound chance, blocked by Lewis. The net's off.
I guess we're probably not tallying these
We are not.
for Queen's Park. So the final tallies for the season then.
It was a 23-19 victory for the right side.
I'm
Pretty
not
close,
sure what
though.
anybody's going to do with that information, but
It'll be on FanDuel or something next year, I'm sure of it.
But now you know.
But it was pretty close. Like those numbers, that's only a 5 difference, to a 4 difference. So it's pretty even. First penalty's over. It's 5-on-4 now. Goyer rings it around the boards, near side Baines. Fidel, sharp angle, saved by Drapeau. Rebound chance, so saved by Drapeau. Fidel goes into the middle, puck jamming away at it. Drapeau has it.
Some furious play. Still minute 14 left on this, I guess, this power play for SFU. Just a regular power play now.
Vikes win the draw, and ooh, that was a tough one for Aiden, as he was able to collect that one. White sends it down, Osborne. Pollock back to the point. Pollock gets it back. Balchin, Pollock. Down low, Ruthven. Balchin, Pollock. Balchin at the circle. Gets it back to Pollock. Ooh!
I think just on.
Osborne shoots. Glove save by Drapeau, but he wasn't able to control it. In the corner, Ruthven down. Pollock back to Ruthven, controls it. Boy, these signs. Back to the point, Pollock. Osborne shoots, missed. Oh, what a perfect bounce off the boards for SFU, but nobody could get there. Osborne, 10 seconds to go. Pollock left it behind, throws it in front, puck's loose, White trying to turn. Ruthven backhand goes wide. Balchin, Pollock, penalties over, SFU 0 for 3. Balchin, Osborne, into the middle, takes a deflection, Drapeau, I don't think he saw it, it hit his skate. Osborne taking it away, he'll shoot, blockered away by Drapeau. White, fed it into the middle, nobody was there but Stinson, and he backhands it out. Evers will complete the exit out of the zone, although I think that's icing. And it will be, so face-off back in the Vike zone.
Yeah, some really good opportunities by SFU. Ultimately didn't come up with anything on that extended power play and I guess 5-on-3 and whatever, but some really good opportunities. The ice definitely feeling a bit tilted for SFU, and they got to take advantage of this tired UVic line.
Lefebvre, as the Vikes get their change. Bradley. Lefebvre. Pettingale tips it ahead, comes out of the SFU zone only as far as the red line where the Vikes pick it up. Now they're in their own end. Green, he stumbles. But he was able to get it to Hughes, who gets it near side. Burns stops. Hughes. SFU intercepts. Lefebvre. Bradley. Turness. Near side, Bradley. He gets to the red line and sends it in on the far side. Hughes gets there. Pettingale pins him against the boards. Smith is in there. Turness is in there. To the near side. Green's going to get it. He does get it. Gets it out past Byrne, only as far as Peltier at the red line. He'll send it right back down. Baines will go chase. Hughes gets it. Smith. Chips it ahead. But a well-weighted shot. Doesn't send it back for icing. Now it's taken away. And now Lavoie will shoot. Aiden way out of his net, charging and challenging, and he makes the save. Kept in by Hughes, but only for a moment. As Peltier intercepts. Brantz swings at it and gets all the way back to the Vikes end where Hughes is. Tokic near side, off the boards, finds Brar. Big check on White as Brar holds his own. And it's going to be a hand pass against SFU, so the faceoff is going to come back into the zone.
Been a pretty fast-paced game. A lot of action, a lot of chances going both ways. Pretty good start to the game. I liked on that John Aiden save where he came out. He's always a fun goalie to watch.
Sure is.
I remember just last season he'd always pull out some just wild highlight reel-esque saves, and we haven't seen him as much this season. But
as much as they felt ill-advised, they always worked. So it was just kind of like that's icing
it's
against
fun.
SFU.
It's kind of like the hat trick, like kind of like where it's just like maybe it's not the conventional way, but
it works as long as it works. That's
but always fun to watch.
You make the save.
And he was really good last year too. Like he was dialed in, and giving a lot of saves to a team that needed a lot of saves.
To the near side. There might be some bars in your way, I suppose. Osborne. Turnbull. I think that's Fournier. Yes, it is Fournier. Trying to find Laskowski. It'll go down. That's an icing call against the Vikes. 2:53 to go. Shots are 10-10.
A little bit of pleasantries being exchanged, it looks like.
Puck's lifted high, intercepted by Bradley, played to the near side, or far side, excuse me, Peltier. Bradley. Lefebvre. Fournier, Daniel. He takes a shot. Tipped on by Dickey. Tokic behind the net. Goyer keeps it in and plays it right back down near side. Nobody's there but the Vikes. Evers. Pettengale wins the battle on Strange only for a moment. Strange takes it back. Stinson. Laskowski. Peltier. Comes to the far side. It's Goyer. Peltier up to White. Goes to the far corner. Stinson gets there first. Now to the near side. Fryer moves it ahead. Now a chance here. I don't know what happened. The SFU, I guess, was changing. Evers. To Sweeney. Now around the boards by Goyer. There is a player behind that little shelf thing. It was Fryer. Goyer. Gets around the check. Goyer shoots. Drapeau makes the save, and he holds on for the whistle.
Well, we've spent much of our season talking about just, whatever sports going on, or love the Seattle teams. On the weekend, the Super Bowl. What a game.
Just an absolute dominating performance.
It was awesome.
They just destroyed them. There was no chance. No chance. And it was almost like anticlimactic just because they dominated so much. It was like the SFU team of 4 years ago where they were just insufferable and they beat everybody.
We did, at my place, we did the Super Bowl party and we had the first touchdown. It was like the first touchdown team come into like the third quarter.
Did anybody have A.J. Barner?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Yes, they did.
Who had A.J. Barner?
We did the randomized cards thing, so it was like, it wasn't quite like, I think I got lucky. I had K9, but it didn't end up mattering. I kind of felt like A.J. Barner would have been a good pick. It just felt like one of those games where, yeah, it's going to be the tight end.
Yeah.
But what a game.
Truly was.
Always love the Super Bowl no matter what, and to have the Seahawks just dominate like that.
Like it was just utter dominance. Anyway, much like the Canadian Olympic team right now, they are dominating as that puck's lifted out of play for
that's some great hockey. Looking forward to that, or the men's team tomorrow at 7:40.
7:40, taking on a French team. One NHLer on that team, Alex Texier.
Oh yeah, I guess. Yeah. Is he on Montreal now?
I think so, yeah. Notable French players, Cristobal Huet.
Yeah.
He was good for a time. But yeah, one more game as they've locked up Group A, I believe. Canada is still looking for their first gold medal. I think it's going to come tomorrow. Fournier. He's checked as he plays the puck. Laskowski tried to play it back to Fournier, who's coming in, and Ruthven intercepted. And now Pollock. Off the board. That was a nice play. Off the boards, gets around Fidel. Tokic tries to step in front of Fidel. That was a little interference-y, but it wasn't actual interference. But I suppose a pick play maybe of sorts. I think it's Lewis behind there. Ruthven's battling as well. Fournier. Laskowski. One last rush here for the Vikes. Whoa, bodies flying everywhere. Buzzer sounds. Goals 10 seconds apart. It's 1-1.
Yeah, pretty solid period of hockey. Pretty, I guess maybe compared to the last game, a pretty low-scoring game thus far, but a lot of action going both ways. SFU would have really liked to have that lead to held on probably for longer than 10 seconds, but come out the period tied at 1. Still a lot of time in this, and SFU's been playing pretty good.
They've had some good hockey, and we'll see what happens for the second period. Good evening. Welcome back inside Queen's Park Arena here in beautiful New Westminster, British Columbia. Nick Torn alongside Austin Kozakar. SFU taking on UVic. And it's all 1-1. It's 10 seconds apart and pretty fast-paced game so far.
Yeah, it was a really exciting first period. Fittingly on seniors night, Alec Pettingale, unassisted, opened the scoring about 6 minutes in, but the lead did not last long. As you said, only 10 seconds later, Josh Green tied up the game for UVic from Nicholas Hughes and Dario Zitko. Yeah, really good first period. A lot of back and forth action. Neither team really ran away at the game, and we're sitting at one all tied. We'll see who kind of really starts to where the ice starts to tilt towards. Obviously, the last time that we were here at Queen's Park, SFU with a just dominant 5-1 performance against UVic. I thought with that first goal, I thought there's a chance we might see potential that repeat, but UVic wasted no time in responding, and it's anybody's game.
And we're off here in the second period. There's now a chance here for SFU. 3-on-1. Baines, Brand, White over the net. Comes out in front. Oh, he can't jam it home. Lewis picks it up for the Vikes. Now it's intercepted. Brand is in. Tries to go 5-hole. Drapeau makes the save. And the net comes. Oh, no, it's a penalty. I think the SFU's going to another power play. It's going to be Samuel Lewis.
SFU had some pretty good opportunities on the previous power plays in this game. Nothing to show for it yet, but some good zone time. And we'll see if they can make it pay off here.
So Lewis is going to the box. I think it was a slash. Yeah, 0 for 3.
Kind of some broken up power plays.
Yes. Maybe a combined 2.
I think we were talking last week about half penalties, half power plays.
We were. Can you really fault them for 0 for 2 when it was only 1.5? But I think they've completed 2 if you add it all together.
But the official stats are currently 0 for 3.
Yes. Goyer enters, and he gets checked by Fryer right at the line. And Tokic will send it down, and SFU will reset. Baines wanted the stretch pass. He doesn't get it. Now he does. Working off the check of Fournier. Fidel. He'll shoot! Hits Tokic on the way in. And Drapeau makes the save, and he'll hold on for a whistle.
We did mention coming into the game, there are some standings implications in this game. Let's start from the SFU side. They're pretty much guaranteed to play on that Thursday play-in of the BCIHL Championship. They are in 5th. They are 5 points behind Okanagan. They have a chance to leapfrog either Logan Lake or Okanagan. Well, okay, now we got to save it for. They have a chance to leapfrog one of them, but they can't get the third. And it does require a lot of.
So that would just mean like being the home team, essentially.
Yeah, it wouldn't make a whole lot of difference per se. It would be a good way to wrap up the season. They would need to nearly win out, if not win out, and probably rely on either Okanagan and Logan Lake losing a lot.
So what you're saying is they don't really control their own destiny.
No. They are locked in. They can't get third. They theoretically can get to points of third right now, but...
There's now a chance here. Oh, shorthanded. Sweeney shoots. Aiden comes out, challenges. Makes the save. Pollock. Zitko tipped it away, and Ruthven sends it down. Green. Taken away. Back in front. Osborne was tied up. Zitko goes down. No call. Smith trying to cut into the middle. He can't get past Pelletier. Played back to the point. Intercepted by SFU only for a minute. Zitko. Shooting! Aiden makes a save and holds on for the whistle.
So currently sitting at 8 points. SFU, the max they can finish this season with is 16 points if they win out, including tonight's game. Currently, Logan Lake has 16 points. SFU would have one more win. Okanagan currently sits at 13. So they could reach either of them if they both lose pretty much all their games. But they play each other twice, Okanagan and Logan Lake, so they can't catch both of them.
Makes sense.
So it's a really complicated way to say best fourth, but they're playing Thursday no matter what. Or as far as I can tell. I've gotten this math wrong before.
I would believe you. I'd believe you.
This math right before our broadcast. I've gotten it wrong before.
Well, I'm not here to correct you because I wouldn't know either, but I believe you are on the right path. And I think you are right. They'll be on Thursday, which would be at 7 o'clock in New Westminster.
Here at Queen's Park.
Queen's Park Arena. Byrne enters the zone, and now it's sent in by Lavoie. And the net came off.
So I think the big thing that SFU's got for the rest of the season, they're either finishing 4th or 5th, most likely 5th. But to roll into the playoffs with some really good momentum, like, get a couple wins here, play your best hockey. They've beaten Logan Lake. Yep. They should be able to beat Okanagan. They beat UVic twice, and we'll see what happens tonight. So it's sort of like anything can happen in the playoffs, but come in with some confidence to the BCIHL playoffs. And
that game against Logan Lake last week was an absolute insane game. Barn burner, if you will. Brand entered the zone, gives it to Baines. Gavin Baines comes in. His shot is blocked. Lavoie. Tokic brings it around. Checked. Brand. Castellato. Lavoie. Castellato. Oh, that beam is really just in my eyesight. Lavoie, why are you playing in that corner, guys? Get out of it, please. Yay. Baines looking for Brand. And that'll be icing call against SFU.
And let's do another sponsor shout out. Tonight's second period is brought to you by Enerco Electric in Langley. Enerco is your trusted partner for all your electrical needs. Visit them online at enercoelectric.net.
Vikes get the draw. Ooh, miscommunication, and the puck's going to go down. Baines, he's got a step. He's going to beat Tokic to the puck. Good speed from Gavin Baines. White, back to Lefebvre. He'll shoot! Rebound chance. Drapeau couldn't control it. And now here comes the Vikes. And an offside at the line.
We talked a bit about the standing implications for SFU. UVic currently in second place. It's been fairly safe since SFU split into two teams that it'd be UVic and VIU in the top two spots. But UVic, we'll talk a bit more about this in our next break and play, but UVic having to defend their second place spot. Keep a hold of it.
That is a key spot as the puck's thrown into the crease. And now comes out Lefebvre. Oh, takes a deflection right in front. Nobody was there. And now here come the Vikes. Laskowski tries a shot, it's blocked. Now Ruthven, intercepted by Green. Fournier can't control. Booker Daniel sends it down. Osborne, Ruthven. Now Fournier. Gets around Goyer. Fournier. Still has it. He's behind the net now. He's checked by Peltier. And SFU is going to get the puck only for a moment. It's Ruthven being watched by Evers. Now Pelletier. Osborne missed it. Sweeney sends it down. There's a penalty coming up against the Vikes. I heard one of the benches going wild because we can hear them very loud and clearly. So SFU 6-on-5 right now with the goalie pulled on the delayed penalty. White checked. They're calling that a touch or a possession or something, I guess.
And huge opportunity for SFU. This is definitely now, okay, we're talking, they've had some good zone time or whatever, but this is the time where they really need to make something of one of these power play opportunities.
It's Ryan Strange going to the box. Oh. No, it's not. He's pleading his case. Or is it Evers? Oh, it's Evers, excuse me. Strange was going that way, and then he turned back. So it's Owen Evers, excuse me. To the box for a hold. SFU 0 for 4 on the power play, as mentioned. They need to get something going here, probably. Lavoie. And it's sent down. Goyer, watched by Zitko. Smith takes it for the Vikes, and he sends it right back down, and Goyer will start from his own end. Turness. Back to the point, Goyer. Shoots! The puck ended up in the net, but
yeah, so I was trying to see. I don't get quite.
I didn't see
a clean line of sight, but then you hear the. But
stays out. Goyer. Shoots, blocker, saved by Drapeau. He was screened pretty well. Good way to track it by Drapeau. Goyer thought about it. Fanned. Able to get it to Brand, who continues it to Baines. Now it's Fidel. Back to Baines. Back to Brand. Back to Baines. Back to Brand. Okay. Fidel on the far side. Cuts into the middle. Takes a shot. Stick in the way. Brand gets to the puck first. Tries to go cross ice. Oh, it got to Fidel somehow, but it was blocked on his shot. He'll shoot again. Blocked by Sweeney. Fidel goes down. And now a 2-on-1 here for the Vikes. Sweeney and Strange. Sweeney! Fan. Goyer takes him down. But unintentionally, maybe. I don't know. Strange will come in. Diving effort from Brand. Turness got in the way. Sweeney battling in there. Bodies flying everywhere. Turness, 20 seconds to go on the power play. Baines tried to find Osborne, but Strange got the stick in the way. Brand's been out there the whole 2 minutes. Brand, Goyer wanted it, almost got it. Take a deflection, sent down by the Vikes, and that should do it. Frantic. And we're back to even strength here. As the SFU goes 0 for 5 on the power play. Pettingale intercepts. Now it's going the other way for a moment. Bradley sends it and picked up by Fournier. Onside are the Vikes. Deflections have been taken. Bradley. Osborne tips it down. Tokic. Stretch pass too far icing against the Vikes, and the faceoff will come back down in the UVic zone just about midway through.
So we'll talk
First
just a bit.
period.
I mentioned the standings. UVic currently in second place. It's been fairly safe for them, to defend BCIHL champions, but they're only 5 points ahead of Logan Lake. And Logan Lake has a game in hand, 4 games remaining. Theoretically could max out at 24 points. And UVic, they've struggled a bit in 2026, 3-4-1. All math done right before the game. So apologies if my math is off. But UVic really needs some wins to hold on against Logan Lake for that second spot.
Tokic's shot got blocked. And now Fidel's going the other way. Fidel backhand, loose. Kept in. Only for a moment now. Bradley, Lefebvre. Can't get it very far. Tokic intercepts. He'll shoot right on Aiden. Knocked down Bradley. Ooh. No, Evers Oh, that puck came out. And SFU may have got lucky there.
And UVic with the second place. It's important in the BCIHL championship because, actually it's the media timeout. So our obligated word from the sponsors first. Tonight's second period media timeout is brought to you by Etro Construction, one of Vancouver's fastest growing construction management and general contracting firms. Visit them online at etroconstruction.com. But as we said, that UVic, or the second place, they play that Friday, but it's not an elimination game. It's the first and second team play on the Friday, and it's just to determine who plays next. If they're in third, instead, the first game they play is against the winner of the fourth and fifth game, and that game's just straight up an elimination game.
Yeah.
So there's quite a bit on the line. UVic doesn't need to do too much, but they only have 3 games remaining after this, including this game. So after tonight, they only have 2 more games. If my math is right, I'm doing a lot of talking on things I wrote down right before, but they do have a game against Logan Lake, so a little bit in their destiny in their hands.
Well, there's 2 weekends to go of BCIHL regular season, and the playoffs start on March 5th. So,
but needless to say, UVic, there's something still on the line for them. Logan Lake tailing right behind. They've been pretty strong in 2026, so UVic with a lot to play for still yet as we head into BCIHL playoffs.
shot right on Aiden. And he holds on for a whistle. Stinson, after the draw for the Vikes, turning, shooting, deflecting, wide. Castellato back to Evers, near side Stinson. He'll shoot, gets through, cleared away by Aiden. Dickey. Pettengale knocked it down only for a moment. Lavoie sends it back in. Pollock missed it. Turness follows up, sends it in. Byrne doesn't get a good shot away and sent back by Dickey, only as far as Stinson. Now the puck takes a deflection, poke checked away by Castellato. Peltier in his own end. Trying to find Pollock and missed him. Now chance here for SFU, or UVic, sorry. Lavoie. Shot by Byrne, it goes wide. Aiden, I think, got a piece of it. Penalties coming up to SFU. Byrne, back to Fryer. Draw pose out of the net, now a shot saved by Aiden. Peltier's got it, yeah, okay, I don't know why the whistle wasn't going there. It's gonna be a cross-checking. And UVic's gonna get a power play. It's gonna be Turness. Go. SFU. Daniel. Stinson shoots, saved by Aiden. The rebound chance comes to Castellano. He'll try again. The net comes off and the whistle will go.
Just last week, that would have been a tally on our
It would have been.
I
I think we're at 3 tonight. I think it's all been that end. Like, well, maybe one over there. I forget. No more tally. We'll have to start again this next year.
Or BCIHL playoffs.
True, the playoff number. That'll be a lot of games, actually. So, strange one-time chance. Pad save by Aiden. And he makes the save. And he'll hold on. Austin, I don't know how you feel about these things. It doesn't bother me totally, but this would, I feel like, would bother a few people. I'll explain it on the next break here because it's an interesting point I'm noticing. Castellano will shoot, saved by Aiden. Fournier, Stinson, Daniel, Strange, Daniel, Stinson, glove saved by Aiden. He'll hold on. So you see center ice here, correct?
Yeah.
Straight up, the scoreboard is not directly above center ice. It is off to the right. I get it because that's where the beam is, so I understand why there's no beam in the middle.
True.
But fun fact.
It hadn't occurred to me, but now that you pointed out, it might just ruin my night.
Check one for Nick, ruining Austin's night. Nobody was there, as Stinson was, I think, expecting somebody to be there. But Booker Daniel takes it, and he'll straight through. Drops it for Stinson. Down low, Strange. Daniel. Castellano. Shoots, scores!
Wow, what a shot.
Andrew Castellano into double digits. That's his 10th of the year. And it's 2-1.
Just a huge one for UVic to capitalize on. You know, they haven't really had a whole lot of power play time. I think the one other opportunity was cut short. But just a good, clean shot.
And yes, you mentioned power play goal.
And, you know, on the other end of the board, SFU, you know, they've had a lot of power play opportunities and just haven't been able to do anything with it. And sure enough, it's UVic that, I guess not strikes first, but after the first initial, strikes first and second.
Strikes first and the second.
However you want.
There you go. Osborne, he'll shoot, saved by Drapeau. Castellano over the net and down. That's going to be an icing call against the Vikes. Shots are 24-19. Favor.
Yeah, it was pretty even, but that UVic power play tilted thing, just like it was tilted towards SFU with all the power plays.
Daniel and Fournier assists on the Castellano goal. Green. Lavoie. Sent down. Goyer gets there. Oh, but Lavoie took away. That net's way off. Oh, no, came back. Okay. Goyer with speed into the middle. Ruthven dicks a deflection. It was a weak shot. That's a high cross check. And UVic is going to get a penalty for that one. Getting in some rough stuff, but it was Nicholas Hughes who got the stick up high on Ruthven.
Yeah, it's been, you know, not really quiet. We've definitely heard some shouting and stuff, but who knows? Are we going to see a bit more of that rough stuff? Perhaps.
Well, SFU 0 for 5 in the power play.
Yeah, it feels like one of those things, you know, just as it continues to rack up. Like SFU really needs to do something here. They've gotten a lot of opportunities. in the last one. And the last one really wasn't that great, you know, big shorthand opportunity going the other way.
Well, Vikes get the puck off the draw, and Zitko, well, he got checked by Terness, so he didn't get very far. Oh, it's a roughing call. Sent down the ice again by the Vikes. Goyer to Brand. Nathan Brand with speed. Stops. Baines. In front, Terness. Wide. Goyer, quick shot saved by Drapeau. Puck nice and jammed in there. Somebody's going to get it out. They do. It's Fidel. Baines, Brand. In front, Terness shoots. Saved by Drapeau. Comes to Baines. Fidel. Baines looking for Terness in the middle. Didn't get there. Zitko intercepts and he sends it down. 45 seconds to go in the penalty. Goyer. Balchin. Goyer. Balchin. Goyer shoots. It's blocked by Daniel. Puck comes out. White. Now Pollock. Sends it down. Osborne. Pollock. Penalty's over. Back to even strength. SFU had good pressure on this power play, but no dice, going 0 for 6. White. Near side. Balchin gets there. Daniel intercepts. No icing, as it didn't look like icing anyway, but okay. Laskowski. Evers. Cutting in, poke checked, and now Pettengale. Turnbull gives it away. And he's going to take a penalty for it as Aiden jumped on him. I suppose if there was a penalty to take, it's that one.
Yeah, that was.
But
well, it was good. Good that they prevented any more damage. But that was definitely a dicey turnover.
So Turnbull's going to the box. It's going to be tripping, and the Vikes are going to get a power play.
And yeah, Vikes looked pretty good in the last power play, and SFU's going to have to weather a storm. Penalty kill has been typically a strength. Obviously, we've seen a few games where it's not been the case, but typically a strength of this SFU team.
Daniel gloves the puck and keeps it in. Fournier, Castellato, Stinson. 1 for 2 are the Vikes on their third power play. Stinson, Fournier, back to Stinson. Fournier trying to turn, but poke checked by Aiden. Stinson. Castellato cross ice, a little too much sauce. Daniel had to take it off his shin, and that deflected out. Stinson enters the SFU zone, tries to get around the checker. Bradley does so nicely, but he lost the puck in the interim, and now he's got it back. Then he was stick checked, so the puck came back out to the red line. Minute to go. And the penalty to Turnbull. Quick shot by Byrne. Aiden coming across, knocking the net off Maybe I should start a counter as that comes out. And the whistle goes. Face off to the right of Aiden. He's just making sure his equipment's all good. Tokic. Evers. Looking for Laskowski cross ice. Wasn't there. As it got blocked, Evers has it again. He tries again to put it in front of Sweeney. Now he gets it there. Evers. Byrne. Checked. SFU fans on the clearing attempt. It was Lefebvre, and now it goes back to Laskowski, but he couldn't control. It's poke check by White. Can he beat Tokic? Well, he can't beat Drapeau. As he comes out to play it, now a chance here for the Vikes coming the other way. Byrne. Byrne, he'll shoot. Deflected, goes wide and into the near corner. To that corner I can't see. Sweeney comes away with it out of the blind corner. Evers keeps it in for a moment. Penalty's over. Turnbull's out of the box. The Vikes are 1 for 3 on the power play. Laskowski shoots. It goes wide. Tokic. He'll shoot. Blocked by Pettengale. Lefebvre battling in the corner. Laskowski. Turn away and it's sent down by Pettengale, and that'll be an icing call against SFU. SFU trying to do the old sneaky change.
Fairly low event on that that power play, at least in terms of shots. I think only one, or maybe even I don't know if any shots are recorded on that UVic power play, but I think it was 24-20 going into that the power play, and it's currently 25-20.
Vikes win the draw. Hughes. Fryer shoots. It goes wide. Comes out the far side. Green. Near side. Just in front of Hughes. He takes it off the boards. Throwing it to the middle. Puck's loose. Is that Aiden's stick? It is. Way out there. And in the last minute of the second period. Shot scores! Pierce White.
Just a huge goal. One of the things I was thinking was that they've just not really capitalized enough on the power play opportunities. But a huge goal here to, well, we'll see. Still 53 seconds to play, but to tie up the game, potentially going into the second intermission, and just kind of give back maybe a little bit of life.
Pierce White, his 11th of the year.
SFU's played pretty decent tonight, but they haven't looked as strong on the offensive side of the puck, and it's good to see him get rewarded. And
Daniel, fans on it. Now Ruthven. That kind of worked almost. Pettengale, lone assist on the White goal. Pettengale, goal and assist in his senior night. Fryer, Fidel, into the middle. Tied up was Osborne with Fournier, so allows the Vikes to get it away. 20 seconds to go. Daniel, he's got a step. Here comes Daniel. Aiden makes a save and holds on for the whistle.
And yeah, a big penalty kill by SFU, followed pretty quickly by a goal to tie it up. Didn't allow too much in that penalty kill. Didn't allow too many shots even by UVic, and sure enough, they're rewarded with one the other way.
Tokic took a shot, goes wide. Stinson, not Winston. Poke checked up by Baines. I don't know if he's got enough time as Tokic has the puck anyway. He worked hard to try and steal it.
He was really trying there. You could just see from here there was not going to be enough time, but he was committed.
Time was no factor
And
Down the Baines.
now,
Tied up.
don't go anywhere.
Yeah, stay tuned.
I'm not sure when it will be, if it'll be right away, but it's the shoot to win for the Mazda 2025 Mazda CX-5. In this game's in support of Community Living Society.
Be very exciting to see if they can do it.
Looks like they are setting,
They're setting it up. Oh no, they're Zamboniing first. So we'll step aside for a bit, and we'll come back for the.
we'll keep the eyes on the
yes.
on the ice, but
We will.
we won't be.
Yeah, sure, why not? All right, fans. We're back in. It's a contest to win a car. He's trying to shoot from that point, so the blue line essentially, to the little tiny hole over there that you'll see on the camera soon enough. For legal reasons, we have to have the camera on the puck. We had this earlier this year, and he missed wildly to the right. Oh, let's go. He's got the stick handles. Here it goes. Oh. Oh!
Oh, wow.
Oh, I thought he had
That
it.
seemed as close as you could get
Oh.
without actually going in. A good try.
Oh.
Like amazing try.
Oh, my. Round of applause. That was fantastic. Too bad, so sad. Anyway, that was it. Go back to whatever you were doing, and we're
See
doing
you
our
in
chuck-a-puck
about-
set.
Yeah, it's 6.5 minutes.
There you go.
Or maybe
Great.
5.5.
5.5. There you go. Welcome back inside Queen's Park Arena here in the Queen City, New Westminster. Pretty fast-paced second period. Few penalties, few this or there, but we're still all tied up, but this time at 2.
Yeah, let's go into the scoring summary. UVic took a 2-1 lead from Andrew Castellato, from Booker Daniel and Cole Fournier on the power play. It was looking like, SFU was not doing much on the power play. They had a lot of opportunities, but have no fear, it was tied up 2-2 right at the end by Pierce White from one of tonight's seniors, Alec Pettengale. We'll see what the final score is, but kind of a storybook game so far.
Senior night, goal and assist. Always nice. As we're back underway here for the third period in this BCIHL Saturday night. I don't think we've had a Saturday night game all year.
It's been, a lot of Fridays.
A lot of Friday night hockey. We're playing Saturday here. University hockey. Where else would you rather be? Well, it's also Valentine's Day. I completely forgot about that. Also Alex Bilodeau Day for those who celebrate. White takes a shot. Poke checked, and now here comes Fournier. Puck's not out. Turnbull checks. Puck takes a deflection. Baines gives it back to Brand. Taken away by White off the boards. Got out. Played back in. Now Turnbull. Boy, that little standing thing right there is a real eyesore for the camera. Evers drops it back to Fryer. Stinson. Evers. Poke checked. In. Ooh. Side of the net. Comes away. Shot on, saved by Aiden. And he holds on for the whistle. Austin, do you remember where you were when Alex Bilodeau won the first Canadian gold medal on home snow at the Olympics in Vancouver 2010?
I can't say I do, no.
Oh my God.
I've already guessed, probably maybe in my dad's house kitchen, but or maybe living room. Depends what day, I suppose. It could have been at school.
It was at night.
It was at, yeah. Well, it was here, so it would have been at local time.
Yes, it was that night. It was day 3 of the
Do
games.
you?
I do.
If you're going to spring that upon me.
I do remember exactly what it was and what we were doing. I will get to that on the next break. As Ruthven, I remember Austin.
I do remember the golden goal where I was.
Everybody does. And I remember that too, exactly where I was. I remember, man, 2010 was awesome. Peltier. Poke check, Fidel. Off the boards, not out. Knocked down by Hughes. He had Daniel available in the middle. Sorry, that was Zitko. And he missed him. Goyer battling with Smith. Fidel comes away with it, and he'll lift it high and out. Lands on the red line, goes all the way to the bike zone. SVU will change. Dickey fresh off the bench. Now stretch pass, finds Zitko. He'll shoot. Blockered away by Aiden. Green. Hughes on the far side. Enters zone, finds Byrne. Burns got a step back in. Puck's loose. Pettengale clears it away nicely. Zitko sends it in, and Bradley will be there. Gives it to Lefebvre. Turness. He gets it out. And then backhanded. Bradley. Dickey. Puck's intercepted. Pettengale. Lefebvre. Off the boards. Gets out. Hughes couldn't control it. Lavoie to the near side. Green. Goes far to Hughes. Tried to find Lavoie. It hit an SFU stick. And now SFU has it in their own end. Out for a moment by Thibodeau. Now here comes Brar. Into the middle. Castellato was there, but a good stick by Sam Brown. Pettengale. Brown. Tried to find Thibodeau. Haven't seen a whole lot of those two, Brown and Thibodeau, today. Drapeau stops it. Pollock. Turnbull. Lewis stepping up, intercepts for a moment. And the puck sent down. Fournier. Daniel, check. Brand comes away with it, off the boards and out. Fournier. Whips it around. Laskowski tips it on. Daniel tried to find it. Turnbull tried to move it ahead. He couldn't. Now Daniel takes a shot. Doesn't get through. Too many sticks. Laskowski. Back to the point. Lewis. Off shot. Goes wide. Tokic gets it out. Cross ice, nobody was there. Baines picks it up off the boards. Brand, red line down. Poke checks, puck comes out. Ruthven plays it back in. SFU has to touch up. Lewis tried to get around the check. Fidel sends it in. Stinson. Missed Evers. Ooh, that was close.
Let's go for a quick broadcast sponsor shout out. Tonight's third period is brought to you by Van Meck Plumbing and Heating. Visit them online at www.vanmeck.ca.
Need some heat.
You never did answer me where you were.
I totally forgot. Family.
Well, we can do it next.
Okay, fine.
Next break and play.
Darn, I've completely forgotten. I'm ready. Peltier can't get it out. Sweeney knocks it down off the boards. Tom Sweeney fans on a shot. Now it's given away. Chance here. Smith, he lost the puck. Oh, worrisome moments for SFU, but nothing really came of it. Smith sends it in. Brand with speed gets around Green. Nathan Brand tried to throw it in the middle, lost it, but it might have been for the better, I suppose. Working around Hughes. Now he gives it away as it's intercepted by Byrne. And Brand, well, he'll take it right back. I suppose you give one, you take one. Goyer sent it down, no icing as there was a tie up there, so Smith goes all the way back for the Vikes. Turness. Byrne. Pettengale. Stinson cuts him off. Stinson goes down. I think it was just the ice got him. SFU's offside, so they have to retouch. And now here comes Stinson to the red line. He'll send it right on. Goes over the net. Fryer. Brar. Savick Brar, only his third game of the season for the Vikes. I believe he was a spring transfer. That goes down for icing and a face-off. And my story. So, gold medal game, yeah, it's day 3. We were going to a Greek restaurant that night, me and my family. And I didn't want to leave because it was like the run. You know, I was like, we're one run away. Let's just leave after this. And I'm watching on a TV upstairs with my dad. And I'm on the ground. And then the score comes out. Jamie Campbell says, he has done it. And I race downstairs and say he won it. And that's my story of Alex Bilodeau famously winning Canada's first gold medal on home snow. Of course, because they famously didn't, as a shot by Castellano scores! His second of the night.
And it's been all UVic this third period. you kind of wonder, with them playing last night and the travel, how they might show up to the third period, but they've just been pouring it on, and sure enough, Castellato is rewarded with his second of the night. Another really good shot. And
we've got some work to do. 12-11 to go.
Yeah, they've just not really looked in it this period so far, but let's see if they can find something.
Ruthven in front. Fidel cross ice. It just missed Osborne. Gets it back to Pollock. Plays it around. Ruthven checked by Tokic. Fidel. Daniel battle on the near side. That's a good spot, not behind the banners. Coming away with it was Fournier. He gets it to Laskowski. Finds Daniel. It was above his head. Gets through Pollock. Daniel tried to go through the legs. Tried to find Fournier. Puck is bouncing too much. They can't control it. Poke checked away by Laskowski. SFU's got to connect some passes here if they want to. Turnbull will send it down. Rings it around. Fidel blocks it for a moment. Tokic has it. Was Brar and who? Lavoie? Sure, why not? Brar and
I thought I
Lavoie.
heard 14,
You heard 14?
but I only heard the number.
Oh, Fournier. You could be right. Fournier.
Well, Fournier on the first assist.
I think it was.
I had 12, but I'm not seeing 12
I think it was 13.
the roster, so.
I think it was Brar. As a shot almost got through Drapeau, but the save was made. I'm going to ride Fournier and Brar. I don't know why. Face off. Ooh, Bran. No, he's kicked out. Get out of here. White comes in to take the draw against Castellato. I don't think the Vikes won the draw, but it took a deflection back. Quick shot by Baines. It comes out the other side. Lavoie checked. Bran. That puck is having a problem, and then the puck comes right in front of Aiden. And a face-off will happen.
Another fairly quiet by BCIHL standards weekend. Tonight, this is the only game going on tonight, and last night the only game was Victoria versus Logan Lake. So,
A light BCI
no
schedule.
score update from around the BCIHL.
This is the score update.
Yeah, you don't have to turn that dial.
Do people turn dials anymore?
I feel like metaphorically you could turn that dial. Perhaps not literally, unless that'd be a cool setup.
That would be a cool setup. Turn a dial, it changes the YouTube channel. Balchin. He'll chase it, nobody's there. Tokic. Bradley. Brown. SFU trying to get it out. Thibodeau missed it. Hughes. He'll send it down. Lefebvre. Smith comes up. Thibodeau trying to get it out. Hughes steps up. Into the middle. Smith. Big save by Aiden. Rebound chance. It's loose. Green tries again. It goes wide. Smith plays it to the boards. Brown will get it out, and they'll try to go for a quick change here as UVic takes over the zone. Evers can't get it back to Hughes. Chance here for numbers here for SFU. Baines, he's got White with him. It's just Hughes back. 2-on-1, fierce White. It was just out of his reach. Turnbull shoots, looking for a tip. Doesn't get it. Evers round the boards. Turnbull's not going to get there, but it's going to go back for icing and a face-off as a huge opportunity for SFU goes nowhere. As it's the BCIHL media timeout. Our timeout, Austin. We made this timeout.
So tonight's third period media timeout is brought to you by Cockney King's Fish and Chips Restaurants. serving Burnaby and New West. Visit them online at cockneykings.ca. And yeah, so they've got one in Burnaby, which is the usual home, but they've also got one in New West. And
double.
they have an all-you-can-eat fish and chips deal, I believe, on Monday to Wednesday. I guess look it up online. I'm not going to say exact prices, but I know it looked pretty good. I've been meaning to go to one on Hastings, but one of these days.
I gotta say, fish and chips is one of those things. You know those times when you go away and you've had a food item that was just so good it's hard to go back to them. Like fish and chips. I had them in like Cornwall, England. Right by the water, crunchy, salty, perfect. And
that would be a bucket list, like eat fish and chips in England.
Yeah, and it's just now I eat them and I'm like, it's never. They're always soggy. Maybe I haven't been to Cockney Kings. I'm not saying Cockney Kings.
Cockney Kings, I think they're gonna give them a run for their money. So I think
maybe I have to try Cockney Kings because
we'll have to go on these Mondays to Wednesdays.
We will
for all you can eat. It's a pretty good deal. Look it up.
Hard to argue.
I'm not gonna say, but you can also get a drink, I think, too.
Hard to argue all you can eat. I mean, really, no matter what the food is. Goyer shoots, save made by Drapeau. I don't hate fish and chips. I don't want that to come across. It's just they were really
you're saying you
really
like
good.
it very particular.
They were really good in Cornwall.
I do really. That would be a bucket list thing. Go to England and eat fish and chips.
That's the one. But I guess if you can't be in England, it's Cockney Kings in Burnaby and New West.
Yeah, a little bit easier to get to. A little bit cheaper to get to, too. A few bucks in gas money.
Just a bit.
I don't think Flair does flights to England yet.
God, I wonder how cheap that would be.
They have Zip Air going to Japan.
They do. That's what I'll be taking in May. Is a quick shot. It was saved by Drapeau. Goyer. Bran. Oh, giving away, and now a chance here. Burns got a step, and he's in. Burn scores! Well, you're not going to put it much better than that. Shelf, glove side on Aiden, and Byrne extends UVic's lead to 2.
Yeah, just a high-quality breakaway, and he makes no mistake. You could see the SFU player was trying desperately to get back, but just a bit out of reach.
Just a little too far. And he placed it perfectly. Not much you can do about that as I said, extend Osborne. Finds Ruthven, who tries to go. It was a weak shot away. It goes right in on Drapeau. And now the rough stuff starts. I think Ruthven's getting a penalty. I don't know if he's going to take both.
I kind of wanted to see some, a bit more before pulling out this line, but you got to say on Valentine's Day, no love lost between these two teams. See, I should have maybe saved it for later. We'll see. But
yeah, it works.
I had to work that in somewhere on the broadcast.
Yeah, you did well. Stinson. Oh, they gave an assist there. I didn't think Zitko got the pass over. Okay, he did. Zitko assist on the Byrne goal. And they're back on the power play here to see if something happens. And they do! Castelletto, he's got the hat trick. Extending their lead to 3. And that's the number of Castelletto, the hat trick, and you can hear it.
Yeah, there's definitely a very enthusiastic. I don't know if it's
I think that's
team,
the bench.
But
I think it's the bench.
There's probably a UVic cheering section here too. We've seen that definitely there's some well-traveled fans, or at least parents who are from around here.
Yes. Power play goal for the Vikes. And they are 2 for 4 on the power play. Make it 5-2 with 8 minutes to go. And Just got a little bit darker for SFU as Baines takes a shot and Drapeau makes the save.
Yeah, definitely digging a deeper hole for SFU to come back from. It's just been all UVic this period. Like I said, you kind of wonder coming from a back-to-back and with the travel how UVic would come to the third period if maybe SFU could have taken advantage of maybe a tired team, but instead UVic has looked energized.
The third period speech from Alec Dillon did wonders. Evers gave it, now Pollock. Balchin. Goyer. Osborne. I think the puck did not go into the bench. It stayed out. Castellato sends it down on Aiden. Goyer. Strong pass cross ice, gets it to Pollock, and he still got it. Pollock shoots, rebound. Baines couldn't get it. Goyer wires a shot. It goes wide. Pollock on the near side sends it down. Osborne was trying to keep it in, and now the Vikes come 3 away. Here's Castellato. Well, he's got a lot of luck. Why not shoot? Saved by Aiden. Lavoie. Turning shooting, saved by Aiden. Green. Goyer. Red line down. Goyer. Osborne, it was behind him. He collects it, throws it on net, comes behind the net. Fidel tried to play it back to Osborne. He missed it. Now Lavoie. Bradley. Lefebvre. Fidel sends it down to the near side corner. Bradley keeps it in only for a moment as Smith got it out. Brown has the puck now. Missed Fidel. Drapeau plays it to the far corner. Hughes tied up for a moment, but he gets it out. Bradley plays it back in, but it was offside, so got to touch up. Fidel! Brown was offside at the line. And a face-off.
The next SFU BCIHL away game is on Saturday, February 21st against the Economic Lakers. Knockouts at 5:30 p.m. at Place in Kelowna. Watch online at BCIHL.tv.
DJ Kyle playing some Ghost music. Ghost is playing tonight. They're playing at Rogers Arena, and I'm here. How could this be, Austin?
I did hear somebody was going to that concert. I was talking to somebody recently.
Lucky man or woman, whoever it is. Baines, or they, or them. Sounds like a good show. Anyway, been a pretty good show here, actually.
Yeah, it's been a good game.
A good game up until
This for SFU, it's been a tough third period.
Has been. White comes around. Baines lost it in his skates. Daniel tried to shoot. Couldn't get through. Baines. White. Shot on. And Drapeau just gloves it and holds on. 4:09 to go. Off the boards. Oh, not out. Kept in by Goyer. kicked ahead by Lewis. Finds Strange. Out of the reach of Sweeney, and it goes for an icing call on a face-off back.
Yeah, as they, I guess they're mentioning on the on here, yeah, BCIHL Championships coming up, March 5th to 8th, the Thursday to Sunday, with the championship final being played on Sunday here at Queen's Park.
You get us for the playoffs again. We last did it a couple of years ago in Logan Lake.
Yeah, that was a good trip.
Our friends over in Victoria were able to do it last year when the Vikes won. Must have been a thrill. Evers gets down and blocks the shot, and Goyer trying to move it along. And the whistle goes.
Yeah, it should be a good tournament. It'll open up on the Thursday, I guess March 5th,
Yep.
with 4th and 5th. I think SFU is guaranteed pretty much to play that game. As far as I know, there's no pathway to third place.
Nope.
And they'll play either Logan Lake or Okanagan, I think. Yeah, UVic can't, at worst, will finish third.
No. Yeah.
And with tonight's win, will be in sort of driver's seat against Logan Lake with their attempt to take second.
That's
Assuming
empty.
that nothing happens in the last 3:25 of this game tonight. There is still some time.
The net is empty. And they're offside at the line.
Some loud cheering coming from, I think, the UVic bench.
What can you do? They're happy.
Or maybe it's from the crowd. I can't quite tell. It does actually
I think
sound,
that was
it does
player.
sound like it was a little bit farther away,
Yes, yes.
rather than just right below us.
Osborne looking to go in the middle, and it took a deflection, and now going the other way. Brar goes for the empty net. A good play by Pollock. Brandon Pollock with the diving effort. The Kevin Bieksa from like 12 years ago against Colorado. Ruthven gets around the check, if only for a moment, takes a bounce on Drapeau, and he says, I will control, thank you. And he holds on, 2:50 to go.
Before the playoffs start, SFU does still have a few games remaining. We won't be broadcasting those, but our friends in, UVic for the, or no, wait, I'm looking at tonight's game.
Come on.
Sorry, Okanagan next week, Saturday, February 21st, 5:30. Against in UVic, February 27th, Friday, 7:30.
It'll be the last road trip of the year for SFU as
Final game of the season, Saturday, February 28th against VIU, 7:15.
and off the post. And Lavoie's going to fish it off anyway.
So that just about seals it, I'd say.
We've seen some crazy things in the BCIHL, but 4 goals in 2:28 to tie it would be kind of insane. But an empty netter from Lavoie. You thought maybe there was a moment there, you know. It was like the 2014 Olympics when the women's American team hit the post and allowed Canada to come back and tie the game up and win it in overtime.
It was a pretty tall order, even a 3-goal deficit. But we, like you said, we have seen wilder things in the BCIHL.
Oh, they're giving an assist to Brar. I guess it hit the post, therefore it counts as a pass, I guess. Sure, why not? 2 minutes to go here, the 2-minute warning. That doesn't, there we go. It's an icing call at 2 minutes. It's a 2 minute, it's a 2 minute warning. It's a 2-minute warning, Austin. Nobody. I'm just making a joke. The 2-minute warning here. Victoria will take a couple knees.
Need some clock management, yeah.
Need a couple knees. Football season's over. No football until June, unless you want to watch the UFL.
Yeah, I guess it is a little bit of a break.
a long break for home games for the Lions.
I guess they don't have. I guess yeah, they won't start out the season at BC Place.
No,
I was gonna say who's the home kickoff.
Save made by Drapeau, and he'll hold on. Yeah, no.
They've
home
had
kickoff.
a big concert every year the last few years. I'm assuming they're probably not doing one.
I think they're away for 2 games, then they go to Kelowna for 2 games, and then they're away for another 1 or 2 games. I think they're away for the first 7 games of their season.
I'm sure,
BC
like,
Place.
if they want, there's somebody they can get for Kelowna who's like, I'm sure some guy who lives in Kelowna.
They're doing 2 games in Kelowna, the Sun Bowl, or something like that. But, of course, that's the World Cup, if anybody's wondering why.
Yeah.
That is the FIFA World Cup, which is very exciting. That's going to go way wide, and that'll be icing against the Vikes. Have you gotten tickets to the World Cup, Austin?
No, I can't say I do. I, by hook or by crook, I want to, but we'll see where things.
I've been declined on every single phase of the ticket entering system by FIFA. Unsuccessful. It's getting kind of annoying.
I did get the draw, but then by the time there's no Vancouver tickets.
You got in. You got a code. Shot goes high over the net. You got a code?
Yeah, it was one of the previous ones. It was like one of those like where like you just pick whatever games they had, and there was no.
Oh.
There's no Vancouver dates. There's a Seattle date, but it's being finicky and.
Yeah. Vancouver's a popular destination. What can I say? Shot wide, icing. 48 seconds to go. Shots are 39-31.
Yeah, it's been a tough period for SFU. They came in, it was a relatively equal back and forth game. Maybe a little bit adjusted because SFU had so much power play time in the second period, but yeah, just the third period, UVic's completely taken over.
Osborne was open and went off the toe of his stick. Gets to the sideboards there. Poke check by Ruthven. Pettingale comes out. Shot goes off the boards. It's onto the net. They're trying to get it off the net. They do. Ruthven behind the curtain of the 1958 Mann Cup champion New Westminster Salmon Bellies. Deflection comes out. Laskowski's stick checked. Pollock. Pettingale. Green checked. Comes to the near side. Osborne shoots. Blocked by Fournier. Ruthven down low behind the net, and that should do it. As the buzzer sounds on the last home game for SFU, a 6-2 loss to the Vikes. Good, but other than the third period where they kind of lost.
Yeah, it was a decent start for SFU. I mean, obviously with the goal and the 40 minutes of not bad play. Maybe they need to do something on those power plays. But boy, you are definitely hearing the UVic team.
They're excited. They're looking for back-to-back, as we'll see them again when they come back to New West for the playoffs.
And this win, this puts them at 23 points with 2 games remaining, I believe. And the max that Logan Lake can get is 24 points. So, they haven't sealed second, but all they need is, at least 1 point, and probably 1 more win will do the job. And they play Logan Lake, I'm pretty sure. For SFU, they will be looking, in the next couple of weeks. They've still got 3 more games left. They'll be looking to take some momentum into the BCIHL championship.
We'll see.
Try and get a few wins and maybe a bit of confidence going into that tournament. They are probably pretty much, I don't know if they're locked at 5th technically, but they're certainly going to be playing that 4th versus 5th game and probably going to be 5th.
We'll see them again in 2 weeks, March 5th, as we get the 3 stars presented by our own Austin Ozakar. That was not me, Ryan. Stop giving me that.
Yeah.
You got to tell Ryan, man. It's you. You send him the text.
So our third star of the night is Alec Pettingale on seniors night, had a goal and assist. Josh Green, second star for UVic, had the opening goal, set the tone, answering only 10 seconds later. And who else for his first star? Andrew Castellato, hat trick tonight. Just a great shot. Was just dominant out there. Yeah, had a great night.
Great night. A good night here in New West. And yes, that's it for us on the regular season, but you'll hear us again.
Yeah.
Don't you worry.
Well, thank you to everybody who's tuned in. You'll hear us in a few weeks at the BCIHL playoffs. Thank you to everybody who's tuned in, all the supporters of the team, all the sponsors who have supported our broadcast and supported the SFU hockey team. Thank you, and we'll see you in
March 5th.
Yeah,
March
soon.
5th, 4-5 game. We'll see you then. Have a great night.